The following video provides guidance on the measurement of the wall finishes for the approximate quants. So the measurement of the wall finishes consists of the following. Firstly, the measurement of the wall finishes to the internal face of the blockwork. So that's going to be the internal girth of the building times the wall height. Then we need to make an allowance, a deduction for the window areas, and then an addition for the wall finishes to both sides of the internal walls, less the door openings, and then finally we need to make an adjustment for the over measure of wall finishes where our internal wall abuts the building. In our internal girth calculation we would have measured across here, so we need to make a deduction there. So the easiest way of explaining this is to look at an example. So this measurement example obviously doesn't relate to the community centre. So for reasons that will become apparent, look at this example. First of all, I've measured the internal walls. So I have my total length of internal walls times the height of the wall, and then I've deducted off for the door. So this is a measurement item that I've done prior to the measurement of the wall finishes. So let's have a look at our wall finishes measurement item, and you can see it consists of three components. Firstly, the finishes to the internal face of the blockwork, allowing for the deduction of windows. Then the finishes to the both sides of the internal walls, and then for the deduction for the finishes where the wall abuts the internal girth. So what I'd like to draw your attention to is this item here, the measurement of the wall finishes to the internal walls. We could at this point actually repeat all the dimensions that we have entered in the measurement of the internal walls. However, that can be quite laborious if there's many items here. So what we've done in this case is we know that our total area for the internal walls is 34.76. So instead of repeating each of these items in our wall finishes calculation, what we've done is that we've taken the total, the 34.76, and put it here. Now, going back to basics, remember an area is shown by the introduction of two quants. So what I've done in this case is I've just taken this total and multiplied it by 1, so it's presented in the correct fashion. And if I was to leave that as a linear item, when I look back at my quants, I may well think a mistake had been made. So if you put the 1 there, some people will put times SQ as well to show it's a squared item. It will mean that you won't doubt measurement when you look back. So this is my internal wall area, and then I'm multiplying it by 2 to get the wall finishes to both faces of the wall. Here I have this deduction for the abutments. So where the wall abuts the internal edge, the thickness of the wall is 0.10 and the height of the wall is 2.41. So there's my deduction, and in this example the wall abuts, the internal wall abuts the internal girth of the building twice. So if we go back to our plan in terms of the adjustments for the abutments, you can see in this case we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 occurrences of the abutments. So we need to multiply it by 5 in the times in column.